Welcome back to Endangered Species Spotlight. This week we are talking about the Coffin Cave mold beetle. This is the Coffin Cave mold beetle. It is a very, very small type of obligate cave beetle that is only found in a couple caves in Williamson County, Texas. It spends its entire life underground in caves, sinkholes, etc., and thus it lives its entire life in darkness and has no eyeballs. It has been on the endangered species list since 1988, which is interesting because it was only formally described as a species in 1992. So what happened is there's another slightly more well-known type of cave mold beetle, the Kretschmar cave mold beetle, which was discovered and put on the endangered species list in 1988, and the Coffin cave mold beetle was thought to be the same species as the other one, but was discovered to be entirely separate in 1992 and thus put on the endangered species list on its own. Now, the main threats to the Coffin cave mold beetle is habitat loss due to mainly urbanization as well as pollution. Caves are surprisingly very, very delicate ecosystems and host a lot of endemic life within them in pretty much every cave because they're so isolated usually and have such specific conditions in them. So they're very sensitive to things like pollution and other environmental changes often. And additionally, they are kind of in the way sometimes in industrialization, so lots of caves end up getting paved over, filled in, or collapsed to make way for towns and roads and all of that, which is not great for endemic species that are only found in a very small range of caves. Now, there is conservation work going on, not specifically to save these beetles, but just in general to kind of save the caves in the area as a whole, which should inadvertently help this beetle survive. There's work going on to stop the industrialization around the caves, stop the habitats from being destroyed or polluted, and hopefully just save these caves as protected areas.